You may now begin your presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to share a deeply personal account of the challenges and triumphs that has unfolded in my dear Kaduna State. My name is George Boybunus, and I come from the southern part of Kaduna State, specifically Zangon Kataf local government area. This area, once known for its peace, hospitality, and celebration of diversity, has now become a place of tragedy. Insurgency has claimed the lives of many of my relatives, both Atiabs and Fulani, who call this place home. Our village, once a symbol of tranquility and a gathering place for loved ones, now carries the scars of banditry. In the midst of this crisis, some of my relatives in Guragan, a village in my local government area, lost their lives, while others had to flee for safety. Among the victims were my 57-year-old uncle, who relied solely on farming for a living and left behind a wife and 7 children. Also, my 23-year-old cousin, a student who was the sole hope of his widowed mother. As a result of these attacks, over 500 lives have been lost. Over 20 communities have been displaced. 18 communities have been razed to the ground, and several others injured or left disabled. My people sought for refuge in neighboring communities, abandoning their farms and livelihood. The place that once held cherished memories is now a place of fear, sorrow, hunger, and poverty.
Motivated by this heartbreaking reality, our team took action. We conducted a comprehensive needs assessment in 12 communities, engaging with community leaders, faith-based organizations, women and youth groups, persons with disabilities, and other minority groups. Through these interactions, we identified 3 critical challenges faced by these communities.
Among the victims, we observe a particularly vulnerable group. The persons living with disabilities, including the hearing impaired, visually impaired, and crippled. These persons have been marginalized, neglected, and forgotten. During a distribution of food items by an NGO, we witnessed a heartbreaking sight of persons with disabilities struggling to receive their share, being pushed and overlooked in the chaos. They left bruised and empty-handed, their hopes shattered. These experiences and others inspired us to focus on empowering persons with disabilities.
Through a head count in the camps, we discovered 54 individuals, men, women, and youths with disabilities who lack income opportunities due to their displacement. Unlike others who can seek sustenance, they are faced with helplessness in providing for their families. We witnessed their children hungry and malnourished. Partnering with Sheikh Mohammed Kenjiwa Medical Center of Kaduna Polytechnic, we conducted a clinical examination revealing distressing symptoms such as yellowish eyes, pale skin, swollen legs, and brownish hair. Body mass index assessments indicated that 87% of these children were malnourished. It was a stark reminder for the urgent need of intervention.
To address the skill gap among persons living with disabilities, we conducted a comprehensive skill need assessment. Most of them possess only basic farming skills before their displacement, but we found a few individuals who were into weaving, shoemaking, and tailoring. Particularly, the blind face challenges that burdens their families. Additionally, we observed the dire living conditions of these disabled individuals: makeshift tents, dilapidated classrooms, muddy pathways where the cripple crawl. They were in desperate need of a safe and conducive space to call home.
After extensive brainstorming sessions with critical stakeholders, we devised a 3-phase intervention plan.
In the first phase, we partnered with Kaduna State Rehabilitation Affairs Board and the Joint Association of Persons Living with Disability in moving all of these identified individuals to Kaduna State Rehabilitation Center in Kakuri. This center provides shelter and vocational training to these identified individuals, offering them an opportunity to live dignified lives.
In the second phase, we addressed the lack of necessary materials and resources needed for skills training. Leveraging on expertise within our team and alumni, we identified specialists in shoemaking, bag making, tailoring, tie and dye, and king crafting to volunteer their time as resource persons. We also partnered with the Department of Rehabilitation and Special Needs at Kaduna Polytechnic, securing 3 sign language interpreters and instructors. Through these efforts, we trained 11 individuals in tailoring, 9 in cane crafting, 27 in shoe and bag making, and 7 in tie and dye. We organized them into cooperatives and partnered with Kaduna Polytechnic Microfinance Bank to empower each skill set with a startup capital of 50,000 naira so as to jumpstart their businesses.
To ensure market access and transform their products to profit, we implemented a multifaceted approach.
Firstly, we partnered with EFX to create an e-commerce platform, enactus8.com.ng, where their products can be showcased and sold globally. In addition, we utilized existing e-commerce platforms such as Gigi, Jumia, and Konga to promote their products.
Secondly, we collaborated with Kaduna Buy and Sell to organize a trade fair exhibition, generating extensive publicity and attracting crowds to purchase their crafts.
Lastly, we secured partnership with schools and Kaduna State Universal Basic Education Board to produce shoes and school uniforms for underserved children through our intervention called Project Aid. We generated an income of 4.5 million naira and a net profit of 2.6 million naira. These direct impacts positively transform the lives of over 54 persons living with disability, enabling them to earn an average monthly income of 24,000 naira.
In the third phase of our project, we addressed the urgent problem of malnutrition among the children of persons with disabilities.
Collaborating with professional nutritionists and dietitians from the Department of Nutrition and Dietetics at Kaduna Polytechnic, we formulated a complementary meal from locally sourced grains. After rigorous laboratory testing and sensory evaluation, we introduced Chop Complete. This nutritional product is comprising of 70% grains, 20% vegetables, and 10% animal source food. It is rich in omega-3, vitamin A, and B complex.
Chop Complete is cost-effective, free from chemical preservatives, easy to prepare, and can be stored for up to 6 months. We are in the process of obtaining our NAFDAC provisional approval to ensure its safety and quality.
To fund the distribution of Chop Complete to our target audience in rehabilitation and displaced camp, we partnered with Accelerated Nutrition Results in Nigeria and RIN and Kaduna State Emergency Nutrition Action Plan, KADNAP. This collaboration resulted in a contract worth 350,000 naira, enabling us to supply Chop Complete to affected communities.
We adopted a business-to-business model to distribute our products to major stores in Kaduna State.
Our impact has been profound. We've directly impacted the lives of over 50 children across 2 communities with Chop Complete, feeding them over a period of 4 months. We've engaged 5 farmers in 3 communities to serve as suppliers, ensuring high-quality grains. Additionally, we've been able to employ 2 women to work full-time in the production of Chop Complete. Through our efforts, we've been able to sell 9,500 sachets of Chop Complete, generating an income of over 4 million naira and a profit of over 1 million naira.
To ensure the sustainability production for Chop Complete, we entered into partnership with local farmers, providing facilities in our school laboratory to maintain international best practices of food production. We also coordinated marketing and distribution to reach a wider consumer base.
Throughout this Enactus year, our team's potential, talent, ideas and dedication have been channeled toward creating a purposeful change.
With over 3,000 volunteered hours of work, we've directly impacted the lives of over 150 individuals and indirectly impacted the life of over 632 more. Through our project, we've been able to create over 150 jobs, generating a cumulative of over 9 million naira and a profit of over 3 million naira.
Our journey does not end here. By obtaining our NAFDAC number, we aim to establish our own mini factory and expand our product availability in over 35 stores in Kaduna State and subsequently reaching other states in Nigeria. We also aim to extend the market opportunities of persons living with disability by partnering with the paramilitary to produce their training booths, organizing quarterly trade fair events to improve sales and product visibility. Kindly watch our testimonial videos and TV broadcasts.
Haruna Yakasai, the Executive Secretary, Kaduna State Disability Affairs Board. It's a very good intervention. We thank Enactus Nigeria, most particularly Enactus Kaduna Polytechnic, because the Polytechnic chapter has been a friend, of course, indeed to us. We've been collaborating, and Enactus has been supporting the board in the discharge of its responsibility. I would like to thank Enactus Nigeria and Enactus Kaduna Polytechnic in particular for this support they are bringing.
Malang Awal Shuaibu expressed appreciation for the support received from the organization.
They teach so many things to our students, which we appreciate.
Some of the trainees noted that the training they received will greatly support their lives.
It will help me in many ways. From then I learn how to know how to make bag and trouser and so many other things from them.
After completing receiving the training, I will go back home and open my shop to train other young persons to benefit from me.
The skills they acquired include sewing, shoemaking, furniture making, and bags. Nurabella Idris reporting.
In this Enactus year, we have successfully addressed 5 sustainable development goals. Goal 1, no poverty.
Goal 2, zero hunger.
Goal 3, good health and well-being.
Goal 10, reduce inequality.
And goal 17, partnership for the goal.
As a team, we are united in our commitment to our community, humanity, and the environment.
Our purpose is clear and our goal is unwavering.
Our vision is focused on creating a better future for all.
We are Enactus KADPOLY Polytechnic,
Devoted to making a lasting impact and empowering lives. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, KADPOLY, for making good use of your time. We will go straight into the Q&A session. Judges, please lift your hands if you'd like to ask a question. Great. The lady at the back with the pink jacket.
Right, well done. My question is just about, since you are operating a B2B model, how or have you included private companies in your value chain of your product?
Please, ma, rephrase the question, please.
Have you included private companies? Because I see all the partners, multilateral companies, civil society, you're receiving grants, or have you included private companies in the value chain of your product?
Thank you very much, Ma, for that very interesting question. Yes, we have, and we are projecting, that's one of our projections, to partner more with private organizations in order to fast-track the movement of our project. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. We have another hand down the same table. Gentleman in the jacket. Thank you.
Thanks. So, in respect of your numbers, just for confirmation, are they audited? Just so we can confirm. Then, with respect to the booths and the partnership, if you could elucidate. Thanks.
Please, sir, rephrase the question. We did not get it properly.
Are the numbers audited? The numbers which you presented?
Yes, sir, they are audited, sir.
Then you said something about the boots and the partnership. I didn't get that clearly. Boot making, boot shoe making, and the intended partnership.
All right, sir. So that's also a projection because we said we want to partner with paramilitary since we've taught these disabled individuals on how to make shoes, production of shoes. So we look forward to having them and us together partner with paramilitaries in the production of their training inputs. Thank you, sir.
Additionally, to increase their market so that they can get more to live on in their livelihood.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Thank you. Well done. Just to be clear, Chop Complete is how much per sachet? I didn't get that.
Thank you very much for that question, ma. It's at 500 naira.
Okay. And do you have different sizes?
Presently, this is the only size we have.
Thank you.
Toyin, please, and then the microphone comes this way. Very quickly, please. Thank you.
So, staying on Chop Complete, you have 2 women right now helping you to make that. How do you expect to be sustainable or scalable with just 2 women on Chop Complete?
Okay, ma. We have Enactus KADPOLY Polytechnic has a very strong team base, and we have a lot of students who are ready and visible in order to work with us to get this done. So we have these 2 women which we brought from these centers, these disability centers, to work with us. It's just a means to empower them because they showed a lot of interest in getting a job in order to help the livelihood of their parents. So now these women are just even empowered. As we make profit, we have a percentage of our profits which we use in order to pay their salaries. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Additionally, we are having partnership with the Department of Nutrition and Dietetics in Kaduna Polytechnic. They are also supporting the whole process.
Yes, please.
Yes, I noticed you have 3,000 volunteer hours, and how sustainable will this be year after year? Like, do you require volunteers, or can you use your profits to continue this activity year on year?
Okay, sir, we actually have a lot of volunteered hours from people. We have even students who are not members of Enactus Kaduna Polytechnic because they see the projects which we are doing looks feasible. So we have other students who are not members volunteer their time and their efforts in order to help us carry out each of our projects. And we have a very strong team base. Thank you, sir.
Yes, please. If the mic will come further down, yes.
Okay, so your activities, your business activities are majorly dependent on volunteers as well as the IDP inhabitants. So how do you intend to sustain this as a business rather than as a social enterprise?
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for that question. Currently, we are working with partnership, and then we have plans of opening our own mini factory. For now, we are making use of partnerships from organizations. But by the end of this year, we will open our own factory and get a loan from Kaduna Polytechnic Microfinance Bank, which we are currently in talks with them. Thank you.
You have only 5 seconds left. I think we should agree that time is up. Thank you. Can we give a round of applause to Kaduna Poly? Thank you so much. Thank you.